be the Elite.
But there's an infinite number.
Yes, and infinitely.
So all possibilities.
Top lane, they're going on the Weaver. They have him dusted up. He's good.
Yeah,
Gets the Torrent follow-up, but meanwhile, they did lose a tier 2 bottom.
Yep.
And TA still doesn't have a Deso. This was a free farm TA that crushed their lane. And I think this all has to do with the decision to push that tier 1 top.
Roll. Here comes, gets the blink away though. Crit might be in a little bit of
Pangolier going in first.
He is, and now
as always.
He's gonna chase. We're gonna see a leap away from the Mirana. And they are missing Pango ulti now. It's a 10k lead. Do EG want to do something? Well, they're going to try to find Ninja Boogie. They found him. Can they kill him, though? Sure looks like. They get the kill on Arteezy. He will be able to fly out. Now his Deso, but unfortunately the Chicken's already up here, but doesn't have his hammer. And now, Mineski's, I mean, they're still up 9k. Lena's 16.
Gone for an Ags.
Cute Ags.
I am just...
You like it?
Look, I was supporting the blink, but now that it started to tilt back towards EG's favor, I'm going to begin to criticize Mineski ever so slightly, just to cover my bases.
When did it start turning?
When he bought Blink into Axe.
You think? I mean, they're still up 9.
He's not going to scale, though. Like, it's the same issue I had in the previous game. Like, your hero, top of the net worth, is not going to scale to do damage. What if he Ags ults the Refraction? Or the egg?
One slight misstep and he dies, too.
Not to mention, Burst is innately less effective
that's
against Punkabo. And the Storm can juke it. You have 3 heroes that could potentially juke your ultimate.
But what if he just plays perfectly and they end this game in 6 minutes?
They have a gem on this Pangolier. That's a really good purchase against this TA's traps. Dewarding their entire own jungle. They're saying, we're going to 5-man commit with this Aegis to push you out of our top half of the map. That's where EG wants to play.
Arrow will miss.
But it sees 2 heroes.
Here we go. We're going to see Trap doesn't get put down. And look at this. They still have the ward. They're giving him vision. They finally get it dewarded, but...
I love this gym pickup.
It's just a 5-on-5 right now, up top right now. This is a little nerve-wracking.
I don't think EG can take fights if they don't have wards and traps.
I thought they learned their lesson. This is not the right area of the map.
Wave of Terror swap possibly. There's going to be a ward. He does swap back. Does he have the heal? It is healing him a little. Will it be enough? Egg gets popped. They still didn't kill him. Now S4 goes down. Moon's dead in the backside, though. In comes the rolling Penguin Sword. There goes Diego. It was so close to going off, but it won't. Arteezy gets a kill as well. It's a 3 for 2 right now. Make it a 4 for 2, and Arteezy is dusted up currently. Does blink away. Do we have any stuns? We do not. And as simple as that. If the egg explodes there, maybe, but ifs and buts.
That's the Mirana that I mentioned in the draft. Like, he leaps and he hits for 220 bonus attack speed against an egg. He didn't get Fire Spirited. He killed that half health, like, almost instantly. The Weaver did half the work, and Mirana came in for the finish. And
if I were to select one hero after this day 1 of groups, that stock will certainly rise, it's Mirana. I think it's super strong in this meta. It can be played on essentially any position, and the talents are too good. The mana break, you get 220 attack speed per leap.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
The prize is mine.
Last time I added the numbers, that was a lot. And we're seeing Storm farming up Mike as efficient. Venge is looking, though. Has Wave of Terror to scout if he wants to use it. Chooses not to because they converted the Pangolier illusion with the Enchantress, making it so he serves as a nice ward for EG. Sees the Lena as well.
Middle Torrent will...
He can die on S4. He's got to be careful.
Sunrise there helping out, but Pango is actually coming in now. Hits the back lines. It's only crit right now. Laguna does go off. See you later, S4. And that's a quick 1 for nothing. And now middle, they have the siege unit. They're just going to push this tower down pretty quickly. Top lane will get killed by Arteezy. It's a tier 2, but Mineski is perfectly okay with that.
He needs his BKB on TA.
Oh. The glyph right before it dies, maybe trying to buy Arteezy a little bit of time top.
Get the deny. Oh, nobody gets the last hit. That was the play. Oh, Moon catches him. But he has Reflection. He can just blink.
Will go. Misses again.
It's
almost impossible to hit.
You have to blink, like, it's same frame. You need to land this.
Well, you're saying it's almost impossible, but these are TI players. Should you not expect perfection?
We're not watching Kim Possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it is a pangolin, so I'm incorrect.
Once again.
And now, Sumail. So what do you... Okay, let's talk about this. What does Ags do in this game? I mean, Storm never... I mean, you see Ags, but second item Ags?
What? Oh, wow. For some reason, I thought Sumail was going into the enemy base, and I was so confused for a moment, but I'm fine. Is it... I assume just to find the initiation. You want to be able to get Venge +1. Okay. I think that's the logic here. But
you can't initiate on one target.
I am not a fan of Kaya Axe. I have never seen this before, so I'm gonna assume that Sumail knows something I don't. And maybe, I mean,
that's my assumption every time.
If you Ags grab with Storm into the Torrent boat, like, let's say he got 2, 3 heroes, they're all dead. All of them.
Yeah.
And they all get side-bladed.
And you need to, like, 100 to 0 lockdown to find kills on essentially every Mineski hero.
They're all maneuverable.
They got, Pango is Swashbuckle, Weaver ult, Mirana Leap, the swap, the defensive Yules on Lina, all of these things. If you don't CC them fully, they are fine.
Yeah.
Level 18 on TA now. The biggest one, you know, you get level 3 traps. But, well, so Mineski, how do you close this game out? You just continue doing what you're doing, or are you nervous because his Lina didn't go scaling?
It's all about that second Roche.
Yep. It's unnerving a little bit because you have no real natural method of attaining the high ground. No one's going to siege the base, but you can just keep winning fights. But, I mean, twice now, EG is taken, in my eyes, very poor team fights in the top area of the map.
Ooh. Sumail wanted that regen rune, but Mush'll scoop it up. That's a wait, yeah, used his regen partner looking for the double damage.
They're smoked up, looking to make it happen. Around this Roche, even though it's not up yet, they want to establish control of this area, killing the traps. They can kill the sentries if they want.
TD on Mushi.
Yeah, but here we go. Blink forward. Just hit the sentry ward. Arteezy will get Yuled into the air. Roll comes through. Will get stunned. He gets him onto the high ground, actually, but he can blink down. Over here, we're going to have a BKB popped by Mushi, looking for crit. Here comes the boat, but the rum won't quite be in time. Does hit on 2 of them. He gets the pull. Now the egg is there. They have so much team fight. They will find Ice. Jabs dies as well on the backside. S4 is just running them down. He has the sentry. They get that off. Will Sumail be able to get this? He has a gem. You don't want to lose that. No man as well does get arrowed, but they want this kill.
Yeah, they lost gem. That was huge. And Roche, what's the spawn time on it? Looks like it's about a minute. They will all be up, but they lost the agent, or they lost the gem. And the most important thing there is that Enchantress was sitting in the back, throwing impetus at the Mirana while he was BKB'd.
Where was Mushi at the start of that fight?
He was
in the middle of it.
He was in the lane, and he BKB'd early and leapt forward and then leapt out.
They have to follow up. Like, this is a perfect initiation. They need Lina or Mirana to follow up on this Pango stun. Instead, he's on top of the high ground. He gets the blink away.
Yeah.
And now look at Mirana. He BKBs early, as you said. He's not doing any damage. The Phoenix has to die there. Pangolier, Ice is doing his job, but now you have a Phoenix getting a free egg off. They're targeting Kunkka after the boat's already gone out. I think if you want to win this fight, if you're Mushi, you got to get in there.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I think TA is a terrible target to choose, though. I think she's the worst target out of the entire team. I think that Phoenix or Enchantress are way more important to kill instantly.
And Mushi can theoretically kill any of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean, is they have the choice. It's not like, usually when you look at a hero like Enchantress, you choose not to focus her because you can't. But Enchantress, compared to how easy she is to kill, she single-handedly made the Mirana leap out defensively when he was BKB'd. And that's unacceptable when you have this much of a lead, to let a hero that's had that terrible of a game have that much impact in a fight.
I would say the biggest part of that fight was them taking the fight. You guys said they should not take the fight. They take the fight, and they win.
They lost the fight.
No, I'm talking about EG. You said EG shouldn't take fights.
Well, they shouldn't stand up in the top area of the map as 5, like waiting for.
But if you're playing on your half of the map in a defensive position and they force you to fight them, you actually have to fight them.
You want to bait the Pango to roll it up too soon.
I know. I was just quoting you guys as saying they
never roll it up too soon.
And they took fights and won.
Yep.
No, they didn't. They were forced into that. That was like.
So they didn't take a fight.
That's like they were backed into an alleyway and they had no choice but to fight.
And so they took the fight. They could have just laid there. Could they not have in their own base? Could they have laid in their own base like most teams do? There's no sure. They could have. I understand you guys aren't reading this game correctly, but I'm here and we're good.
Analyst Gran has spoken.
I told you EG was going to come back.
You did?
Yeah.
Are we able to see the cooldown on gem for them? No, we're not. That's really important that that Mineski can get another gem.
Do you know the cooldown? What is the normal timer? I mean, BSJ. After you buy one.
Let me check here. I believe it's 10 minutes, but I don't actually know.
Okay, we can do our math. We saw him pick it up, but I believe about 25 minutes in, so about 4 more minutes.
I should know that time.
You should.
Kyle, do you know what it is? You're a support player.
I think it's 9 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's
3 minutes left.
Gold.
Oh, the double.
What's the cooldown on smokes?
10 minutes.
Are you sure?
What do you mean by cooldown?
Like when they respawn in the shop.
When they restock.
Isn't it 1 per 10 minutes?
Could be 15 minutes.
I thought it was 10.
Do you want to stand by your answer?
Yes.
Well, you're probably right.
Thank you.
So what is Mineski? They're still up 8K. They're still in the lead. I know you guys are worried about the scaling, obviously, of this Lina, but
He's definitely, like, the BKB, he just dies to TA anyway.
Yep.
Well, you don't want to. Now it's the opposite, right? You don't want to take a 5-on-5 fight versus Ags, Phoenix Egg, and Boat, right?
Roche is up, right?
Correct.
We're going to assume
it is up.
It is.
You're going to see a fight soon. What does each team need to do to like? How do you want to approach this fight if you're Mineski versus EG? You tell me about Mineski.
Jump the Enchantress. Kill her instantly.
Okay.
How do you kill her instantly? Just Lina?
I mean, any hero plus Mirana.
Okay.
Any stun or slow, honestly, and Lina. Or sorry, and Mirana.
And
Or Lina.
You have to pop your BKBs early, though, right? Because if you do get Ags ulted or Ags pulled in by Sumail, I mean, that's the problem. It's all about BKBs this game now.
If
right?
EG can get them to go on either the TA or the Phoenix, and the Phoenix doesn't die instantly, I think they just win the fight.
It's just the pull, the boat, the egg. If you get all these abilities off, you have this window where of 10 to 12 seconds where you're going to win the fight. Mineski, you want immediate burst kills, skirmish, hit and run. You do not want to be sucked into this engagement. Ooh. You want a very long, drawn-out fight that's more of multiple skirmishes.
Buybacks are really important here. Phoenix has one, so if they jump the Phoenix, I'm pretty sure Mineski just loses the fight.
Shadows are going to take us right now, and here we go. Level 18 on that egg.
Rolling it up.
And here we go. They are going to roll it up. And he's up there. They're actually going for the T, but there we go. It's two dragons. Egg is there. It is a nice swap out. Won't matter. Mushi's dead. Everyone is seeming to die, including Sumail. The gem will get picked up on the backside by Ninja, but he's just going to die as well. And this is looking to be almost a full team wipe. Minus
S4 did so much damage there. How much damage did S4 do?
Well, we can wait.
Dude, they didn't have the arrow on top of the TA. Like, if you're going to make this all-in move with the Pangolier on top of the TA, you need to burst down the initial target. And they don't have an arrow.
Why don't they control the TA but kill the Enchantress? The Mirana will legitimately kill him almost instantly.
It is easy for us. We get full vision, right? They do not always get full vision.
That is absolutely true. But I feel like the problem is they have to know it's not acceptable to go on TA.
Oh, and I like this. This is different from Phoenix. He goes for the stun duration over the Icarus dive this game.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe he's level 20. And yeah, here's the fight. Look, they lock down
the arrow
TA
just whiffed.
Yeah, and look at that. You just lock in two. You swap into your own death now. You try to save Mushi. Ninja, but you tried, but trying isn't good enough.
Die. She did the second most damage.
It's just insane. You're going up into the same choke point. The reason they were winning the fights in the top tier 1 area of the map was because it's a completely open space.
Yeah.
You're allowed to just surround and conquer. Pango has tons of room to maneuver. Same with these mobile cores of Mineski. The moment you run up, like the tightest choke in the game, you just spam all your spells on the entrance. And the pull, the boat, the egg, all these spells are easy to land now. You just put them in the...
Yeah.
I'm upset.
Also, there is a full Shivas now on Fly, so he is reasonably far. He's farmed levels as well as that. And as we look through everyone else's, as Weaver, I mean, he's had these items for quite a bit. He has just fallen off, right? You try to make stuff happen. If you don't, you run out of gold.
So does Sumail take the Electric Vortex talent at level 20?
I think so.
With the Ags.
I mean, you definitely do.
You definitely do.
It's
a guarantee.
It's a half a second, though.
That's a lot.
It's worth.
Okay,
with Torn and
I mean, I thought he'd take it, but it seems like such a terrible talent.
Oh my BSJ, my friend.
I'm not saying it's
why
wrong
you're a
to
carry
take it.
player, not a skill lane player.
Yes. I can only play right-clicking two button heroes. Storm has at least 3 activatable abilities.
How often do you see 2 Roches die before the dire tier 1 mid?
That's actually nuts.
Yeah.
You get to the point. I love the TA. Arteezy's going straight for the Hex. No Hurricane Pike. He's just going to blink Hex and pick off players.
Also, to be noted, usually, right, Storm is one of the best. There's going to be swap in. They get him big stun right there. That's an easy kill, but he does have the Aegis,
but
not
you can roll it up. You can't BKB on top.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh,
he can't blink.
He is going to get the refraction. He is going to be able to blink. And now on the backside, look at this damage coming out from the impetus. But will it be enough? They're trying to chase Ice to Ice Step. Egg's going to fly. They have to get out of there. No, Mushi's going to try to kill it, I believe. But Ninja, that fly goes down. But now they're in a bad position. Moon trying to die, but Sumail doesn't really do any damage. And there's the buybacks. They're keeping into the tier 2. Laguna goes. Arrow flies. Storm will drop.
The gem down.
That is their gem, like you said. Now S4. He is going to get picked off as well. We don't have any more stuns yet. He's just going to run. Traps are here, possibly slowing him down. Torrent, nicely done. And now Ice gets pulled back. But look at this. Mushi getting right-clicked by S4. And look who else came back. It's Sumail. And he's ready to go. Ice is flying away. But S4, as BSJ has been saying, is outputting insane amounts of damage.
And I'm surprised that they chose that fight to not try and kill TA, because you can't BKB if the Pango is on top of you. It's the frame.
He used his ult, and then they were canceling his blink.
No, but he blinked forwards. He blinked forwards to go for the Kunkka, I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did blink forward.
Because that's the scenario where if you just immediately roll up on top of the TA respawn and then yield yourself, he's going to be stunned for a full 4 seconds and most likely able to go down. You can see. So he dies here. Now, if you're Ice, I feel like, look at the positioning of TA now.
It did just...
he's going, he can roll on top of him, though. He goes for the back line. Now the TA blinks away, and all of a sudden the fight is completely over because the TA has spawned right in the middle of your 3 switching heroes.
Laguna comes out. That is a lot of pure damage. Enchantress gets the heal off. Torrent both will destroy them instantly. The pull-in now by Sumail. Arteezy is godlike on the side lane. TA 2 buybacks coming. Arrow will hit TA. This should possibly kill. Does Sumail have another pull? Not quite yet. BKB popped by Arteezy. They're just chasing down Mushu without S4 though.
No gem on Storm anymore.
Yep, not much damage either. Obviously the Storm does nothing without his overload hits, but now they find the Weaver. Is it enough damage? It sure is. She plus Torrent. Moon buys back. Oh, the arrow's actually going to whip because of the Yules, and now the 4-step away. And this is, all things are coming up EG currently.
Lina can't do anything with all this net worth. Highest net worth on Dire, and you don't feel it. It's not like you look at this fight and you're like, Lina's just manning up on everybody. She's playing like, has to play scared all the game.
I mean, Kyle, you were the one who brought up it looks like you were correct. This build is just, he's not doing anything outside of Laguna.
Everyone has their moment. Expand on this, Kyle.
0 items that increase his damage output.
Yeah.
Realistically, as a worthy value for his gold invested. Yep. Blink bots, 0 damage.
Yeah, I feel like mainly you're in a game where if you don't instantly BKB or instantly get your Yules or Blink off, you die.
Yeah.
And that's so hard to play.
I would have loved to see, like, just the standard Yules. Maybe you can skip the Shadow Blade for Blink, I understand that, but you need, like, the damage item. The AC in a game like this? Like, the BKB has to allow you to, like, auto-attack. If you're using it purely as this, like, caster style, where you're just trying to blink in, outplay people, I just don't feel it.
I feel Shadow Blade's just way better. Even if you have this Mirana, it's just so nice. Not for the sake of being the better item for picking people off, but protecting yourself.
And damage output as well.
The Storm has to have a gem if he jumps you. And if he jumps you, he has to know where you are, which means he has to have like a sentry on you preemptively. Ooh, I don't know. It just seems really hard for them to kill you if you have a Shadow.
Dire hits a nice scan, though. I mean, this smoke gang, right? If EG does succeed, more than likely game, but Mineski will stick to their base. They haven't even lost to Tier 3 yet. They're down 6K, but I mean, a good fight. Pango, right? You get a good 2-man roll. It's just scary. This Sumail item build combined with the Kunkka, I think it's just a game changer.
And so cool too to see this Storm. I don't know if I've ever seen a Storm with this item build.
Oh, look at this middle. Are they going to look for Arteezy? They're going to go. Oh my goodness! He blinks to the right, gets the BKB off. Are they just going to find no one? They will not. They do use his, I believe. What was his BKB at? That was a 6, so he's down to 5. But he lives.
It's worth.
And they get the bounty. It's 2 for 2 bounties, so no change.
Yep. I like this with Roche down, Fly making his team just play top, mid and bottom waves. Easy to just control high ground, starve the map out. And with ults down, maybe you look to threaten base a bit, but no, you just collect the free T2 bottom.
You take this tier 2 while Roche is down, because when Roche is up, you can't afford to play top and bottom, so it gives them this ability to shift this side and then go back to the top half of the map.
I like Jabs just cutting the creep wave with the bugs. It doesn't succeed, but does slow them down a little bit.
And they're not even committing that hard to bottom. They know that the creep that's enchanted by Enchantress will just take it slowly but surely, and I don't know, it just feels like the entire, obviously the net worth tells us that the pace of the game has changed, but it feels like EG's the one dictating what happens next in this game.
Y'all remember what is it F7 for the graphs? I'm nervous to hit it now.
I wouldn't hit any buttons.
Yeah, I'm not hitting any buttons. But obviously Mineski was up by about 10K, and now look at this. Yeah, BKB will just 4-step instead. We'll have BKB on the backside though. Sumail's going in, gets some pulls. Impetus is just flying out. Ninja Boogie will die Sumail. Yule's on the backside, Moon on himself. The Impetus damage will be enough though. Destroys them, and now we're going to see a Torrent coming out. Won't hit anyone. Won't hit anyone, but it won't matter. And yeah, Jab. He's like, I gotta make something happen, but Fly should be able to get his egg off. They should maybe be able to bring it down to any leaps. They do have leaps. Will they need it? He didn't. Leaps away, and now...
Oh, he tried to get the high ground.
Pangolier will die as well, and there's no buybacks. Is that just game?
Yep, that's game. Nobody has buybacks,
GG. Game. Just, wow. What a crazy, it was just Mineski dominating the game. Sumail makes a strange item decision from our perspective. works out. But Moon makes a strange item decision as well. It doesn't work out, and EG 2-0's the other leader of the group.
I would say that it's different, but I think both players know and understand the style they chose. I just disagree with Moon that was appropriate for the game. What's 2 mil?